Dan Santana here, and I'm going to go over the marketing triad, which multiple online marketers use to run and grow their business. Now, what the marketing triad consists of is three core pillars, and I'll go over each one individually in detail and explain to you what I mean by each core. Okay, now the first core pillar is generating traffic. Now, there's only two ways to generate traffic. The first is organic traffic, and the second is paid traffic. OT, organic traffic. PT, paid traffic. Let's start over here on the left-hand side with organic traffic. The different types of organic traffic is blogging. Consists of video marketing, also consists of social media attraction. These are all based off of followers. This is follower based, so you want to make sure you have a streamline of followers in order to generate traffic. Now, the good thing about organic traffic is that you can highly target your niche, and also it's passive residual traffic as long as you keep your follower base and grow your follower base. Also, a good thing about organic traffic is that through your blogs and your video marketing, it stays forever in cyberspace. So it's basically your store that stays open 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days out of the year, year after year, as long as you have it up, which is awesome, because you can be sleeping, you could be eating, you could be, traveling, and somebody could be watching your information or your sales presentation, and that's organic traffic. Now, the bad thing about organic traffic is that if there's no input of work on your part, then you get nothing in return. Also, it can be slow at first, but it pays off once you have valuable, compelling content. Okay, so that's organic traffic and the good and bad about that. Now, let's move over here to the right side and go over paid traffic. Now, paid traffic consists of PPC, which is pay per click, PPV, which is pay per view for your videos, CPC, which is cost per click, CPM, which is cost per melee or cost per 1,000 impressions, solo ads. Now, what solo ads are is basically when you pay somebody who's already built a list of emails for you to target them or deliver your message to that list. So you could purchase multiple lists from multiple people or multiple lists from the same person and deliver your message to them of whatever it is that you have, and that's what you pay them for, and that's what AdWords. AdWords consists of your keyword research and ranking for specific keywords, so that way people, when they look up the keywords, they can see your blogs and videos and social your content through your blogs and your website. And also we have offline paid traffic. Now, offline paid traffic can consist of many avenues. For example, newspaper ads, magazine ads, billboards. You can even slap your company information on a decal on your car or truck, or even on a bus station's bench. Those are forms of offline paid traffic. So all those that we just went over is different forms of paid traffic. Now, let's go over the good and the bad. Just like we did with organic traffic, let's go over the good and bad of paid traffic. We'll start off with the good. The good thing about paid traffic is that you can create hundreds to thousands of leads fast and on demand. You could also heavily target your niche. You can reach more people in more places a lot faster. And this is lightning speed compared to organic traffic with the right budget. Now, with that said, the bad things about paid traffic is that if you stop paying, your traffic stops. So it's not free residual traffic like organic traffic, but if you have the right budget in place, you can really succeed from that. Now, another bad thing about paid traffic is that there is a very large margin for costly mistakes. So if you don't know what you're doing, you could be spending a lot more than what you're generating. For example, pay-per-clicks. If you're spending dollars per click, you could be spending thousands of dollars that just could be putting you in a negative or breaking even compared to what you're making. Okay, so that is the first core pillar. All right, generating traffic. Now, when you're generating traffic, you're going to be going over to your second core pillar, which is capturing your leads. But there's a barrier in between, and that barrier is your capture page. Okay. Now, leads are very important because the more the better. And remember how I was talking about law of averages? This is what I mean. The more leads you have, the better, because less than around 2% or less than 2% of your leads will buy your product or your services or what you have to offer right away. Okay, leads can dramatically increase your chances of making more sales because you create a database of prospects and followers to follow up with on autopilot. Now, leads, again, can be captured by your capture pages or your squeeze pages or your opt-in pages, whatever you want to call it. They all do the same thing: capture your leads. Now, when you capture your leads, you're going to go over, they're going to be directed to two different portions. Okay, before they get to the third core pillar, there's two barriers between capturing leads and converting sales. The first is your sales presentation. The second is your autoresponder. Now, what is an autoresponder? An autoresponder is what follows up with your leads, and if they don't buy your product through direct marketing, your automatic emails and system follow-ups will follow up with them, and they'll typically buy through that. Okay, because it does help to build a relationship and build rapport with your potential customers or business partners on autopilot. Instead of calling your leads, every week, every day, you can send out your mass email to each one individually or text, and this is all done with your autoresponder automatically. Okay, now the transition from generating traffic to capturing leads to converting sales. Let me just go ahead and show you a little illustration of what I mean. I'm going to put up a little sales funnel here, okay? Think of this as your sales funnel. Now, let's say we generate traffic of 100 people. Statistically speaking, 30% will automatically go ahead and opt in to what you have to offer, and they'll be directed to your sales presentation or your autoresponder. Now, remember, like I said before, around 2% or less will automatically buy, but depending on how good your sales presentation is and your autoresponder messages are, you can drive that 2% back up to 10%. So you could be converting from every 100 leads that you generate, 2 to 10 sales, and that's good. So now that drives us over to our third core pillar. Okay, you generate traffic, you capture your leads, and your sales video presentation can close them. If not, your autoresponder will, and now you're making money. The whole shebang, the whole point of this is to make money, right? So now that you're making money and you got money in the bank, now you're going to go back up to your generating traffic. Now, this is a marketing triad. You have to make sure these are working in unison in order for your company or your system to be working automatically for you. It's kind of like those of you that are familiar with the orchestra or a symphony. You are the director of your band. You have to make sure that everybody is working in harmony. Everything is working together in order for you to generate traffic, capture leads, and convert sales automatically. Okay. Now, as you convert back to generating traffic from your sale money that you're making, from your revenue, there's another barrier in between, and this is just to reinvest 20%. Now, why do I say that? Reinvest back into your business, because remember, you have paid traffic over here. So when you reinvest, your chances of increasing just 100 people to your site you could add another 0 and be generating thousands of people, tens of thousands of people, which in turn increases the ratio of people opting in, which increases the rate of people actually buying. So this increases your business. And again, this is all done automatically from you setting your system in place. Okay, so this is the effect of the marketing triad. And I hope this is a good illustration for you guys to understand. If not, just go ahead and go back and watch it again. All right. So